Pepsi may be in the spotlight today, but the contents of this package really tickle my fancy. Greetings and welcome back to another sweet and creamy, delicious... I don't know. I don't have it today. Anywho, have you ever wondered in your life who makes the greatest chocolate peanut butter egg for Easter? Well, we're going to find out. That is peanut butter? Yeah, okay. I was just double checking for a second. I wasn't 100% sure that this was peanut butter. It is peanut butter. So the reason why we're waiting, and I'm just waiting on confirmation from Russell Stovers. We got no confirmation yet. If Russell Stovers makes one, I do want to add that to the batch. I checked the Dollar Tree today because sometimes, not always, but sometimes, the Dollar Tree has some really unique and interesting candy. Today they did not. Very disappointed. I was really hoping to find another chocolate peanut butter egg to add to the mix. If you know of any other, let me know in the comments below, because that'll be coming up next week at some point. So why is the skull here? Because the skull makes me think of Halloween, and Halloween makes me think of my friend Daniel. And he and his husband Ron came to visit a few days ago, and we got to spend 8 or 10 hours together before they headed back to DC, and it was a blast. And so Daniel, if you happen to be watching this, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out and bringing us cinnamon rolls. Oh my god, those things. Ugh. Anywho, let's get on to the main event here today. It's the wild cherry and cream Pepsi. I wanted to get the cream one as well. I wanted to do a side-by-side, but I couldn't find it for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a regional thing or if it's a timed release, or I don't know about things like this. I'm not a chemist. Is that the kind of doctor person that makes pills? I don't know. Let's listen to this open up. That was a delayed release. See, we're talking about delayed release. I used to like the delayed release. Ooh, I'm stumbling over that word. Anyway, the delayed release it was the rapid release Tylenol PM. Whew, need to get to sleep? Let's take one of those. I was probably taking two because I weighed a lot more back then. Anyway, those cinnamon rolls didn't help either. Smells like a little bit different cherry Pepsi and cherry Coke. I've always been a Coke go-to person, and I love cherry Coke. But there's something brighter and crisper about the Pepsi. Their carbonation bubbles is what I believe it is. I think the carbonation in Coke, the bubbles are smaller. You're probably going to call me crazy in the comments next. But hey, let's give a little shout out to the Vodkast today too, because we're officially part of the partner program. There are going to be some new things coming to the channel. We're going to be doing some more live events. You guys are going to be able to interact a little bit more during those events. And we will be, I don't know if I'm going to be going away from Patreon to YouTube, but we will have the ability to join and be a partner. Not a partner. I'm the partner. You're my friend. You're my, it's got to be a word for an association, a digital association with people. You're my social family. I like that. Ooh, that's nice. That's got a nice ring to that. I might have to add that to the end. Anywho, let's try this. Sorry. What was I talking about? Monetization. You will be able to join as a member of the channel, and there will be certain perks. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 tiers or 5 tiers. If you guys have any opinions on that, let me know in the comments below. Most likely we'll start at $1 a month and go up to $20 a month. I wouldn't think to go over that, but let me just try this. Give me a minute here. Sorry. Hold on a minute. That's really good. That's really, really good. Wow. There's been a lot of good sodas that's come out this year. I wasn't a huge fan of the orange cream Coke. I would have liked more cream in it. This is what is missing. The extra cream, the wild cherry and cream together, mellow each other out, and just kind of meet in the middle somewhere just perfectly. The sweetness of it is balanced off by kind of like the tartness or the sour almost in a way of the cherry. And it has a strange thing going on with the carbonation. This is something I always pick up on ever since I was a kid, because I used to go to the A&W root beer stand, and you could get a gallon of handmade root beer right there, and you go home and you have it. And it was awesome. And the carbonation in that and this seem a lot more similar. It's like very subtle. It's almost like it's half flat, but not in a bad way, but not in a great way either. I'm going to take one more sip. Hang on. Wow, that has stolen my heart. And undoubtedly, I'm not going to give it a 9.5. There's just a little bit of an aftertaste when all is said and done that lingers a little bit longer than I'd like to. Almost reminds me if I had gotten the 0-calorie one. This is just the normal one with, I assume it's high fructose corn syrup or maybe sugar if you're lucky. Isn't that weird that I would say that? Sugar if you're lucky. But this is a great soda nonetheless. 9.5. If it wasn't for that back taste, that little aftertaste, if that's something that doesn't bother you, like almost like a diety, just a little hint of it there somewhere hiding in there, this isn't the 0 one, right? No, this is the regular one. So I don't know what to tell you. Get rid of that and you are a 10. The flavor combination in this is amazing. It is perfect in every way, and I would enjoy it with just about any meal if I consumed a lot of sugar, which I don't. Anywho, next week, like I said, hang on. I forgot we have a very special episode of the Vodkast and Friends coming out on my birthday, February 28th. The End of the Road to 50 is the title of the episode. It is filmed. It is edited. The only thing I don't have, and if any of you know where it is, put it in the comments below. Reach out to me in any way, shape, or form, through Facebook, any social media. I'm looking for a clip. My friend Frank swears it's during the time pre-apocalyptic Earth. No, what am I thinking? Pre-pandemic Earth apocalypse. That's coming still. Give it time. So he saw it had to have been before 2020. It was during the time that I was crafting, which I only released 3 crafting videos. There's a whole playlist for them. I might link it now. I might not, depending on how many other things I want to link in here. So I don't normally like to intervene in these videos after I'm done filming them. However, sometimes I go off on a tangent and I forget what I was talking about. And the point that I was trying to make before we get off course here is that I'm looking for a video. I was dunking what is said to be an Oreo into a cup of milk. I have a very big Band-Aid on one of these fingers. It's a white gauze with medical tape on it. I dunked into the milk, full Band-Aid, ate the cookie, sucked the milk out of the Band-Aid. Disgusting, I know. However, I'm looking for that footage, and it supposedly is before the pandemic, and it was around the time of crafting, which would have put it around October of 2018 through like February, March of 2020, maybe. But I don't know. I could be wrong. We could be both wrong. It could have been an old video that popped up when these just always watching my videos. Anywho, I'm going to let you go. That's the point I was trying to make, and I never got back to it. So I'll let you get back to the rest of the video. I'll see you later. You go. No, you go. You go. All right, I'll go. I don't know if I'm limited anymore. I might have an unlimited amount of cards. That would be very nice, because that 5 sometimes, when you got to pick and choose and you've shot off of this a few times and now you have to live up to it, but you can't live up to it because you only had 5. Even 10 would be good. I don't think I would ever exceed or even need 10. Yeah. Anyway, this other episode will be coming probably either next Monday or next... No, you won't be seeing this until Monday at least. I have so many videos. So little time. Anywho, hopefully this whole partnership program leads to something. You know, it's a road that I've always kind of looked down, kind of been like, nah, you know, it's just the vodcast. Nah, what do? You're sitting at your desk every day. People are going to get sick and goddamn tired of it. Well, hopefully, with any luck, we'll have some new stuff coming up. There's some ideas that have been thrown around on the End of the Road party episode, End of the Road of 50. You should definitely check that out. I'll be coming out at noon on my birthday, February 28th. Wish me a happy birthday. At least, come on. Could you? Would you make me smile today by saying happy birthday in the comments? You're not going to do it now. That song was terrible. I'm sorry. I don't deserve it. Anywho. If you guys are loving the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider subscribing to the channel? Our next big hurdle is getting to that 1,000. We're on the road to 4,000 hours in the 365-day period. All we need is to get to that 1,000 subscribers. So if you know anybody who would like watching, a 50-year-old man, I can say that. No, I can't say it yet. I've got 2 days, less than 2 days. I could tell you the hours, but you don't care. That's a lot of numbers, I don't really like to hear a lot of numbers in concession. Anywho, don't forget to make somebody smile today. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more wild cherry creamy. Together, let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, but never let your inner child die. Ooh. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on or in the past, road 50, 60, who knows at this point. Keep on fighting the good fight.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.